Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Captain of Industry. I'm 7foot Dustbunny, and as you'll see, we are starting to bury our limestone deposit that we are gonna hope is gonna work nicely for getting rid of some of our pollution. However, over here we have a more pressing issue. We have a problem again. As you see, our Unity is dropping through the floor because water. Now, why, after we just fixed water last time, you ask? Well, the problem is we actually now have too much water. So I've reversed the flow over here. In fact, let's upgrade this pipe to bring water this way, which was already coming this way, but now we're bringing some this way as well. And we intend to bring it over to here. And then I'm actually going to pipe it into this system, which supplies some to the fields and some of these other systems over here, to get rid of some of our excess. So what I'm planning to do, rightly or wrongly at least, is we're going to put a pipe balancer in here. And do you mind connecting? Let's do it like that for a second then. And this one will go there. This one will go there. This one will get upgraded. Thank you. And this one will also go in here. Yep, there we go. And you're going to quick deliver, and you're going to quick deliver, as are you. And this is going to be, this one is actually going to be priority in from here, and this one priority out. But this should allow a whole bunch of water to flow this way out of these. I've only got us on standard speed at the moment just while I fix this, because I don't want things to get too dire. But that should allow some of this water to start flowing, he says. Though it's not. The idea is it's going to allow some of this water to start flowing out, and then alleviate the problem by letting the waste flow in. Because the issue is actually the waste, but the reason the waste isn't flowing is because we're backed up. We were backed up on waste, sorry, but we were backed up on fresh water, and that was preventing the fresh water leaving the waste system. So you see straight away that's looking a lot happier, and that should be now bringing water over this way, which should in turn help this system. I mean, this should be priority in over here, yes. But this water should mean that there is at least water here to deal with some of the issues over here. And there we go. Now, what I don't know is if any of this water, I mean, it's being taken off into the soy farms and things like that and going over this way. That's grand. But what it's not doing, which I thought it might be doing, is feeding the fields. I thought it might be feeding some of the fields. So how long this is going to last before the system essentially fills up again, I'm not sure. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Our population is growing. We have plenty of workers again. The other issue we seem to have at the moment is a distinct lack of coal. I'm noticing we're low on coal over here, and if you look, we are out of coal over here. We are out of coal here. We have very little coal. and this is going to start affecting all of this at some point. Our steel backup is actually out of steel, so we do need to start doing something about it. So let's have a look on the map to see what we've got going on. So that's limestone. That won't be doing anything for us. Coal. So that is producing coal, and there is a reasonable amount of coal there to be collected. So that's at least good. What about over here? You have less coal. You don't have a lot of coal left. You are going to be completely burnt out, which might actually be a problem, because I don't suppose we have any other coal sources here, do we? That doesn't look like coal to me. That looks like limestone. And this is uranium. And this looks like uranium as well. I don't see another source of coal here. This is groundwater. I don't see groundwater as being something we want. But as was put forward to me many moons ago, I could very much want to start investigating trade into coal. That doesn't seem like a terrible trade either. Okay. So here's a thought. At the moment we've got this trading for coal. What if I move this one over, so we essentially, well, I'll keep that one for the minute, but I'll change what goes in it in a minute. So we'll put another storage down right next door. Let's go for this one. There you go. You're going to be a storage right here, and you are going to I don't think we need flat conveyor 2. I think flat conveyor 1 will be plenty. So you are going to no longer be this. Okay, well, for now you are going to be that, just because it seems that that is going to be the way. So that we're going to unpause, but that's going to be the cement from now on. And in a minute, this one's going to empty. And what we'll do is we'll get rid of this one, and we'll get rid of this. And I'm going to change that, because I assume you can only have one type of thing going in. So, for example, if I now put in, let's have a look, unit module, like that, and you are going to be, you're going to be paused, then you're going to change yourself to be construction parts. We're going to tell you to keep full at 140, and you're going to get deleted, and you're going to get made. Can we run? Because can we run two in the same port, or is this futile? So, for example, if I accept that trade, which I now can't find, because I could always have done diesel, but if I accept this trade, oh, this is a quick trade, this isn't a contract. Oh, arse. Okay, so that was a complete waste of time. That's annoying. Okay, so let's check out our options. 50 science for 100 thing. That seems expensive, but we might have what we need for that. Is there anything else we can offer for coal which would make sense for us? I'm feeling like no. I mean, I'm feeling that yes, I ought to get this other trade ship. I mean, the other thing is household goods, because this seems like this was a bad plan. Yeah, because I don't think even if I establish that it's gonna work. So let's have a look here. At the moment we are churning out, we've got loads of these, and we're churning out plenty, because these can make 16. Yeah, 16 a time. And how much are we actually consuming? Typically 44 a month. So we're consuming a bit more than I'd like. So if we had another trade deal for it, 360. That's a lot though. Yeah, that's a lot. And that is a lot. Yeah, that seems like an inordinate amount. Sulfur for sludge, not really useful. That's a quartz mine. Maybe science. 50 science. Let's see if we can, what have we got that we can deliver? We don't have anything we can deliver at the moment. All required cargo loaded, we can ship it to the settlement. Okay, let's go and do that. So can we... which settlement is that? I don't know what's loaded. That's odd. How do I... oh god, I've forgotten how that works. So this is like load cargo. Load cargo, visit. Ah, so this is deliver cargo. So you go deliver cargo. Let's start with that. And yeah, let's have a look at this science situation. Because at the moment... Science. Don't know why my phone is going mad right now, but we'll turn that down a second. Okay, so where are my science labs? Here. This also appears not to be a winner at this moment in time. Why is this not running? We don't have yellow science. What are we missing from yellow science? We are missing electronics. I thought we'd solved that. I really did. Okay, why? Right. Let's unpause both of these. I mean, this isn't gonna help our... This isn't gonna help our coal situation any. But I think we got to get this running, because this is clearly not gonna work. This was a terrible idea. And I need to just put back what I had. Yeah, we put back the loose module. And we'll just put that across. And we can unpause that, and that can get going. This one's already going, that's fine. What we need to do, which we're starting to do, is get the limestone moving here. Which we have. We've started to get the limestone moving again here, which means we've got a lot of this available. So if we tell this to keep full and make this a little bit higher on priority, we should be able to get this moving, and that will get some additional coal in. How are we doing here on the waterfront? We're still not fantastic. We are using more water, but we're not using vast amounts. Kind of need to find somewhere to use more water. Yeah, we need this running hotter to get this, to get everything working here. This is not working as I had hoped. Right, I'm gonna keep this, just sort this out a second, and then I'll bring you back in. Okay, I haven't sorted things out yet, but I've realized I kind of missed a key feature. When I clicked on the map, because I did it again, probably wasting some components, I clicked here, and this just buys me straight out a cargo ship. This doesn't get the ship to visit. So that was completely different to what I was thinking. But that's fine, because ultimately it worked. So that's not the end of the world. I'm still not happy about what's going on here. I don't want to throw the clean water away, but I'm also aware that the whole water situation is not quite going according to plan here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring some of that water down here to pipe it into here. And for now, I'm just gonna disconnect this one and see what happens. If I could get this to properly disconnect, but that'll do for now. I'm just going to disconnect it and see what happens. And get it in that way. And then I want you to connect to this somehow. Right, so what we'll do is see if I can get this to delete a bit nicer. There we go. And we'll see if all that will go away. Then we'll get the rest of that pipe in. Like so. And then we can quick deliver and quick deliver. I think that should be fine, because you've got irrigation water or irrigation tank. Got soil water level is dropping off. I'm not sure why that's not actually working how I want it to, but why that's doing that, because I would think that the irrigation tank would empty to fill the soil water level, but okay. But I assume it'll sort itself out in a second. But that should help drain some more water off. Hopefully keeping this water level down, but we're going to have to keep an eye on it. So over here we should now have more in the way of, in fact, I'm going to upgrade that. Yeah, we should have more in the way of concrete going in, which will be good. But we should actually have a new trade ship available to us. So we should be able to put down a new trade dock. Which would be, will it be like this cargo depot? It's like that, isn't it? Yeah. These cargo depots. Can I put it there? And the other option is to turn it and put it, for example, here. Hopefully that will work. I like that way a bit more than the other way. And then I can build this out and put all the relative in, like a fuel tank for one, and assign that to not fuel gas. We'll have to assign that to diesel, and we'll tell it to keep it full. And then here we need to assign our relative loose modules. I don't know, we could probably live with smalls, I suspect. Rather than going to big ones. We can always see later. And then I'll do a big loose module. Or unit module, sorry. And then that will take the science. So then all of this will store the coal. And then this one will end up storing science. Problem is, we're probably going to have to pipe the science out of there somehow. So I might have to change this setup slightly. And see, that's probably not going to hurt, because at the moment we're not doing very well. But we do appear to be doing better than we were. This does appear to be heading up with reasonable speed now. A full amount. So that is a positive sign. So I might upgrade that one. And what I'll do is I'll upgrade here as well, and upgrade, I think this one's already upgraded. Really? You're already upgraded? Okay, if you say so. And we'll see if that's going to work for us. Because if that can get some more electronics going up here, that will help solve the problem. Right, so I'm going to finish over here building this terminal, and hopefully we'll see if things are starting to sort themselves out. Okay, so while I've been looking at this, we seem to have multiple problems brewing at the moment. So we have got coal coming in here pretty much, and that is working. This one will start loading the ship. That's for an upgrade to an oil well, which we'll see in a bit. This one's not doing anything at the moment because that will be trading the science, I believe. But again, we're surprisingly not great on the whole science front. it is happening, but it's not happening at great speed. Quite how that's going to work out over time, I'm not yet sure. I'm probably going to wind this one around to somewhere where it can collect the science and then drop it off, but I want this science to sort of fill up first. But coal, yes, definitely, coal is definitely a problem. On top of that, oil also seems to be starting to be a problem. We're not out, but we're not looking fantastic. I have made a couple of efforts and will make a couple of efforts to increase this, but this all costs Unity. So that's that's going to be problematic. And over here, I'm probably going to trim this one off boost. And look at if there's a couple of other things I can take off boost to try and, like this one, I'm probably going to take off boost to try and start evening the Unity out so as I can spend some more Unity on other bits. Now, whether I actually keep these boosted, I don't know. We'll start looking at that in a not too distant future. The other thing I could start doing to alleviate this problem is something I will look at. I'm not sure how efficient it is though. I'll leave it to you folks in the comments to sort of tell me how efficient it is. Is all these mega vehicles. We're going to have mega vehicles in a minute. Now, I'm assuming that as we can, I mean, this isn't full, but it is filling up. And this is full. So we actually have more hydrogen than we need. And we could, theoretically, start having some hydrogen vehicles. I'm not sure if the mega vehicles can be hydrogen powered, but I may switch a couple of vehicles over to be hydrogen. It might ease some of the issues. The other thing you'll see is we're running low on food, and I've put two greenhouses down here, because all I can see here is that we are going to need to do something about the food situation in a not too distant future as well. So from here, I'm going to pull some water out this way, and we're going to take that R off, and you are going to go. Really? Yeah, because you're going to go down that way, aren't you? So maybe if I lower you down, you'll go straight through. There you go. We'll lower you down, and then we can bring you up so the trucks can go over the top. Or over the top. Or the trucks can go underneath, let's put it that way. And then we will bring it over this way, and I'll probably bring it to about here, he says, and then I'm gonna go over to here, and we'll turn our back on, and you can go down there. And then this side we'll go over to, let's turn R off. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna do it in the lane next door, because that's gonna make it a bit more reasonable. It's gonna seem a bit strange. Nope, 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 that's not what I wanted. So you're gonna go over like this, and then you're gonna come down and connect. Perfect. There we go. And then here we'll put in a tank of fluid storage. I'm guessing you're not going to line up just to be a pain in the butt. And that's going to be our fertilizer. So you are going to be fertilizer level 2, because I think that's top level, which we've already got. And we will therefore plonk that into there and that into there. And I've already labeled done crop rotations on these. And what we've got is a bit of everything coming out here. So this will have fruit and veg, and this will have, we're going to have corn, soy and potatoes. Corn, soy and potatoes. Oh, and I've got rid of the fruit. So that's going to simplify it a little. Because what we'll do is we'll just take this conveyor out here, and that can go to there for now, and that one can join in as well. And that's always going to be veg because that's all it can be. So we'll chunk this one there, and then we'll plug that one into Vegland. Now hopefully I've left myself enough room here to get a U-shaped conveyor up over here. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, that's why we use the build planning mode. Because sometimes I don't leave myself enough space. So there we go. We will grab this one. No, we only need this one. I think this was all level 1. Yep. There we go. And this will be level 2. And you are going to go. That was how I wanted it. You did it there for a second. Perfect. And that's going to go down here. And then once we get here, we'll deal with splitting into various goodies. So you're going to join there. And then what we'll do is we'll put some storages here. Let's have a look. Let's work out how I'm going to do it first. U-shaped sorter. Go there. And there. That should be all I need. So this one, for example, will sort soybeans, and this one will sort potatoes. And then we'll just have a storage here. And that is not correct. I've done that wrong, and you're all probably telling me you've done it wrong again, because you do that every single time, Sev. And there we go. And then these will export down there, from there to there, and from there to there. And all of those will export out. Wrong thing. There we go. Take off pause. All of that can get built. And hopefully that will alleviate some of the food issue that we currently have. Because this one is going to... What's this? This one is potatoes. So this one will be potatoes. and this one will be keep empty, and you will export over to here. Oh, sorry, here, which I know enters the potato system. You are, I think, soy, if I remember rightly. If I can click the button. You're soy, yep. So you're going to be soy. Going to be keep empty, and you are going to export over to the soy system. It will be fine. And you're going to be corn, because you're the only one left, be empty, and you are also going to export over to here, which is the corn system. Now that should help keep the food system up and running. The veg, I was planning a system for the veg. This is going to be veg. This is going to be keep empty. This is going to export over to here, which will join the veg system. I just need to do it in a way I'm not going to completely block the thing off here. So my plan is to go down here. I think if I'm close enough there, I won't actually block the system. I think it'll be fine. And then I can just join it in like that, and I think that'll work. Because the truck should be able to get down here, they should be able to fill this up, and this should then allow it to bolster the veg system. So I'm hopeful this will all work, and this I'm going to ask to keep full, which should be alright because our fertilizer system over here somewhere, he says, not remembering where it is, should have a bunch of fertilizer in it. I mean, we have a lot of T1 fertilizer. We're making 60. We're using 60. So, I mean, the only thing we could end up having to do here is increase this system, which I think is possible. 18. Ugh. I know we're burning off air somewhere. We've got oxygen over here. We can always use some of that oxygen to bolster up the system a bit further if we have to. What have we got? I don't suppose. Well, we've got a lot of ammonia. By the looks of it, more than we need. So I could almost certainly put another one of those in, and I might well have to. Looking at this, because this is starting to get a bit hairy right there. So just need to work out quite how I'm going to do it. Now I can bring over from the ammonia and probably figure out a way to bring it up and over this way. Like that, or bring it over here, through here, up, weave it through here out to the end. That might work. We can do that. So if I copy this one, and we'll put it that way around for now. You need So you're going to need... You're only going to need a small amount, aren't you? Yeah. So if I tag this onto here, and I want you to go through here, that'll be fine, to there. And then your goal is going to be to come along here in a higgledy-piggledy route, which I don't care greatly about. Because as long as it works, I don't give a monkeys. And then here, we'll bring you out, we'll bring you down along here. How are you going to do this? I mean, we could have brought it out there as well. You know what? We might yet. Let's delete that one. And let's bring this oxygen this way. Any way you would care to get into here. Okay, that's not my ideal. I'm not in love with it. But it's also not completely terrible. Right, so now you're going to go up this way. And get over... Okay, I'll be so good as to bring you up here. And hope that you're going to... What if I do this? Will that work? I mean, it's not going to make a lot of odds if it goes around that way, to be honest. And then goes in like that. So that will still work. And then I can go back to doing what I did with this one, where I brought it over to here in not my favorite way whatsoever. Turn the R off and go up to there. Can you go over this way and around through here and then go find a way to get down to here? There you go, beautiful. Bob is your father's brother, as they say. And that will then make this run. And that's all you have as output. So, I mean, the funny thing is, this is running at full steam. And this isn't going down. So, I mean, I'm doing this, but well, I know I have to do it. Because whether I like it or not, it's not going to stay going down or not going down. It's going to start going down. Because it will. You can join there. Beautiful. I'm sure that will be fine. This one's going to be a bit easier. So this one, we will take off pause. Hopefully that will all work lovely. Trucks will come along and drop the bits off. This one should be easier. We should be able to copy this. And we should be able to... This is already T1 pipe. So that's going to have to go up to T2. And then we'll have to have T1 come along here. And then this can be U-shaped conveyor into there, and that can be U-shaped conveyor into there, and that should be fine. Now this is pipe. It's only T1 pipe. I guess T1 pipe does up to 60, so that's fine. But we'll upgrade that one, and then we'll put this pipe into here. And then that'll be fine. And that should get the system... Oh, not clicking well there, Sev. There you go, and that system should start running. For example, this one is already on the off. These parts are being delivered. This will have to be upgraded because that is gonna not fly otherwise. This is also going to be upgraded to T2 pipe or it's not going to work. And there we go. Hopefully that will mean that we're making plenty to keep the... We need to keep the fields fertilized. I'm going to whack this up to 140% because, you know, needs must. But hopefully that 4 months of food will get sorted out, because holy crap, I don't know why we're suddenly getting through so much food. But we are getting through a lot of food all of a sudden. And we may have a problem there. So this is now working. The water is now running. I'm going to make this the priority output now, as that runs the farms. But yeah, we are now apparently backed up. Why is that? Oh, because we had... Okay. So, eyeballs up. You need to go over to... I think it is... Well, not corn. I don't think we can get to that. I don't think we can get to that either. Okay, we need to swap that around, because we can't deliver wheat into the system there. I don't think we're going to be able to deliver wheat into that system, because that takes the wheat. But for that we would need to put a storage like here. I guess technically we might be able to. Maybe. What if I put it here? As crazy as that's going to seem. And then I put... I don't see how I'm ever going to get it down into that gap. Hang on. Your wheat delivery. That's alright. We'll just do it to there. That truck should be able to reach that one. So that should be fine. Okay. So I cocked up there slightly. And what we need to do is make a slight adjustment, which is fine. No major problems here. Nothing went wrong. It's fine. And like that, I think. And like that, I think. Oh, no. That is wrong. That is Sev brain fart right there. So this one is going to have to be got rid of. Yeah, there we go. So now we copy this one into here, like so. Actually, let's do it so it matches. Let's copy this one into here, and this one is going to filter out corn, not potatoes. And then you're going to U-shape conveyor to there to there. Then we're going to take another storage, put it here, and that corn is gonna, that wheat that's left over is gonna go into here, and this will be wheat, and this will export to the wheaty juicy export over here. And then we'll just refix this one, because you're going to be corn still, and you are going to go to that export right there. And that should be all well and good and dandy. And if you don't mind, let's Unity deliver that. Make it happen. Watch it go. The wheat's going in. The potatoes are going in. The corn is going in. Everything is going in. There we go. Problem solved. And hopefully this will mean we start getting some more food and things start fixing themselves. But with that, I'm going to have to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time when hopefully things aren't going to go quite so terribly. Thanks a lot.